magnetic field at a point on the axis of a circular coil carrying current. So we'll consider a circular coil. Let us say this is the circular coil. O is the center of the circular coil. Plane of the coil is perpendicular to plane of the board. So let us say it is carrying current I. Let us say I is the current through the coil, N is number of turns, R is radius of the coil. Now let us say point P, this point is where we need to find the magnetic field due to this coil. So it is lying along the axis of the coil at a distance x from the center of the coil. Now in order to calculate field at point P, we have to apply Biot-Savart's law. For that, we'll consider a small current element KL of length dl. So due to this, the field at point P, it will be perpendicular to the plane containing dl and the position vector A. So it should be along this direction perpendicular to A. So this angle will be 90 degree. So that is dV. Similarly, if you consider a diametrically opposite element Mn, so field due to this at this point will be along this direction dV. So again, if this is A, this is also A by symmetry. So let us call these two angles as theta. Theta is angle made by the position vector of point P with respect to the considered elements, current elements with respect to axis of the coil. Now we can resolve this dB into its components, dB cos theta along the direction perpendicular to axis, dB sin theta in the direction of axis. Now clearly from the figure, dB cos theta, they get cancelled because they are equal and opposite. dB sin theta get added up. Now if you take the magnetic field at point P due to these two elements, so it will be sum of this dB sin theta and this dB sin theta, it is along the axis. Now let us calculate these things. So what is dB? According to Biot-Savart's law, should be mu naught by 4 pi IDL divided by A square. So ideal sin alpha, it should be alpha is 90 degree anyways. So plane of the current loop and the plane of the position vector, they are perpendicular to each other. That's why angle will be 90. So this angle we had called it as theta. This is also theta. So dB cos theta get cancelled. So field due to these two elements KL and Mn put together. So it will be field due to diametrically opposite elements KL and Mn is equal to 2 dB sin theta. Now substitute for dB. dB is mu naught by 4 pi IDL divided by A square into sin theta. Now from this diagram, let us consider sin theta. Sin theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite is this, that is R, divided by hypotenuse is A. From Pythagoras theorem, you can write A as root of R square plus X square for this right angle, which is right angled at O. Now for A square, you can substitute R square plus X square. So with that, this will be 2 times mu naught by 4 pi IDL by A square. Let us substitute for A square here. So that is R square plus X square into R divided by root of R square plus X square. So if you simplify this, this will be mu naught by 4 pi I into 2dl divided by into this r divided by r square plus x square whole to the power, see this is 1, this is half, so 1 plus half is 3 by 2. So this is field due to two diametrically opposite elements. Now if you take field due to entire coil, so if you take field due to entire coil, so clearly every dV cos theta component get cancelled for every pair of diametrically opposite elements. dV sin thetas get added up. So what you get is field along the axis will be equal to summation mu naught by 4 pi I into 2dl into r divided by r square plus x square whole to the power 3 by 2. Now summation is on 2dl only. So mu naught by 4 pi can be taken outside. I, r, these are constants. R square plus x square whole to the power 3 by 2. This is also constant. Summation 2dl. So if you consider summation 2dl, so I have to consider the sum of the lengths of each and every element along the circumference. So summation 2dl will give you circumference of the circle, right? If there are n turns, it should be n times circumference. So it will become mu naught by 4 pi IR divided by r square plus x square whole to the power 3 by 2 into summation 2dl is 2 pi r if there are n turns into n. So that will turn out to be mu naught by 4 pi 2 pi ni r square divided by r square plus x square whole to the power 3 by 2. So this is the expression for field along the axis of a circular current carrying coil. If it is a loop, n is equal to 1 for a loop, n is equal to 1. For a coil, if there are n turns, you have to include n. So this is the expression for field along the axis of a circular coil carrying current. If you want, you can simplify 4 pi, 2 pi and all. Otherwise, you can keep it as it is.